Here. Today I want to talk to you about one of the most important business concepts I have ever learned, and it's called the lifetime value of a referral. I first learned about this from marketing legend Jay Abraham at a Los Angeles workshop in the mid-90s. At that time, Jay was one of the few people talking about this concept that he invented. Now I want you to understand the concept so you can apply it in your practice, and also so you can better understand the case studies of website referrals that we're presenting on the blog. The concept of the lifetime value of a referral is quite simple. How much additional income on average is one new referral worth to your practice? You calculate it by multiplying your average fee times your average length of therapy before termination. So for example, let's say your average fee is $100 and your average length of treatment is 15 sessions. By multiplying those together, you get a lifetime value of referral of $1,500. Now, I realize you may not know your exact average fee or your exact length of treatment, and if that's the case, then just estimate. For your information, most studies of outpatient psychotherapy say that on average treatment lasts 10 to 12 sessions. Now, your length of treatment may be much higher than that, but if you're not sure, I'd recommend just using 10 or 12 as a conservative estimate. When you're doing any kind of business projection or planning, it's always good to use a conservative number for your projections. And remember, this concept is using averages. I realize that any one referral in your office may come 1 or 2 times, and they may come 200 or 300 times. But as a business planning tool, you want to work with averages that will always be true over time. All right, so what can you do with this concept, this lifetime value of referral number? Well, you can do plenty. It gives you a very precise benchmark or metric from which to evaluate the success of any marketing effort or any business training that you might take. Let me give you an example. Just last week, I was speaking with a therapist in California who was paying $200 a month for an ad, and the ad was generating 3 new clients every month, and her lifetime value of referral was $1,200. She asked me if I thought she should stop running the ad because she didn't think it was worth the money. So we looked at it carefully, and I said to her, well, you have a lifetime value of referral of $1,200, 3 new clients a month. That means you multiply those together, and your $200 ad is generating $3,600 of additional income to your practice every month. So I said that's a phenomenal rate of return, so of course I told her to keep the ad. A related concept to this is the return on investment, or ROI. And this is where you calculate precisely what percentage of return you get when you spend money on things such as business training or advertising. For example, let's say your lifetime value of a referral is $1,000 and you spend $500 a month on an ad that generated 1 new client a month. Is this a good deal? Or is it a waste of money? Most of us would just think it's a bad use of our money, but let's calculate it precisely and see. We spend $500 on our ad, and given our lifetime value of referrals $1,000, we get $1,000 back. So our profit on the ad averages out over time to be $500. Since our initial investment was $500 and our profit is $500, our return on investment is 100%. Now, who among us would mind a 100% return on our stock market investments? But without this calculation, the return hardly seems worth doing. So it helps you to be more objective about what is a very irrational subject, money. Now, paying for business training or website, that's even better because you're paying one time and reaping the benefits for months and years to come. So let's say you paid $1,000 for a website that generated 2 extra referrals a month for you that you wouldn't have gotten without a website. And your lifetime value of referral is $1,000. Well, that $1,000 investment will generate $2,000 a month or $24,000 a year in additional income. Again, this is a remarkable return on your $1,000 investment into your practice. Now, I've created a spreadsheet for you to download from the blog so that you can play with these numbers yourself and find out exactly what your lifetime value of referral is and what your return on investment is on any number of advertising, marketing, or business trainings that you may